Previously on Dessert Masters,
Come on, hustle, hustle, hustle!
Andy. All right.
the relay challenge had our three teams scrambling for clear communication.
I got a passion fruit curd. Maple syrup's a key ingredient.
Some got lost in translation.
What's the hero item? Is it honey maple? I'm confused.
There's already maple in the cake. Oh. Don't put it inside!
In the end, the green and blue team's dishes
It's very cohesive. It's very autumn. It's very maple.
fought it out for the win.
I cannot believe it's 3 different persons that work on this dish.
It's really unified, it's really cohesive.
But Anna, Andy, and Reynolds' dish sang most of maple syrup,
It's unbelievable.
earning them immunity. Tonight, it's a stone-cold elimination.
Oh, it's an actual ice block.
What is that?
Welcome, welcome.
Wow.
You know, honestly, I'm thinking in my head, are they gonna give us a chisel so that we can get to those ingredients in there?
Well, how cool is this? Literally cool. Jess, what do you think of all this?
I mean, it's definitely the best mystery box that we've ever had in this competition.
Yeah, you've never seen a mystery box quite like this before, have you?
No, not at all.
It's not really a mystery, you can see everything.
This is your one and only mystery box of the competition. Usually, you cannot see what's inside. Obviously, things are a little bit different tonight. Kaylin, what do you see in there?
I see some rosella in there.
That's right.
Chili, beetroot, and a bottle of berry liqueur.
That's perfect, Kaylin. Now, here's the catch. You can choose any of these ingredients, but you're going to have to use them in a frozen element as part of your final dish.
Oh my gosh.
You're gonna have 30 minutes to break the box and retrieve the ingredients.
Right. You'll have 2.5 hours. Remember, whatever ingredient you choose must be used in a frozen element in your finished dish. The least impressive dessert will send its maker home. Things are heating up, so don't lose your cool. Your time starts now.
Go, go, go! Where are they? Where are they?
Where's the basket?
Oh, down there.
Oh my God!
Go, Jess, go!
Come on, Jess!
A lot of ingredients.
That's a lot of equipment, man.
What do the scouts say? Always be
Always
prepared.
be prepared.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man, Gareth!
That won't cut the mustard.
Man, I love rosella. So fragrant, my God. This dish is inspired by my mentor, Andreas Lara, who I worked with in Singapore. Rosella was one of the flavors that he once introduced to me.
I look up to Andreas because he's not only my mentor, but he's also my friend. A lot of the way that I cook and I am as a chef today is because of him. I wouldn't be on this show if it wasn't for him, to say the least. So I'm definitely going to incorporate that Rosella.
I've picked 2 of the mystery box items that are both going to be frozen. So I've chosen the Rosella and the berry liqueur. I'm going to make a sorbet out of the berry liqueur, and I am going to do a granita with the Rosella. And I'm going to throw in a Sablé Breton biscuit just for a little bit of crunch.
The first thing I know I want to do is I want to get onto those 2 frozen elements. I want to make sure that I have time to freeze it because it's an elimination challenge. The challenge is frozen. You want to make sure that you get frozen elements in there that highlight those mystery box ingredients.
Honestly, this, like I said, like this dish is really an ode to Andreas. Hope I don't let him down today.
Feeling a little bit daunted by the challenge tonight because I don't do a lot of frozen work. Whoa. Feeling pretty nervous tonight, but I'm hoping for the best. I'm pretty confident in my idea, and as long as I can execute it correctly, I hope the judges will love it too. Beetroot, red chili, and Rosella lends itself to more of a savory aspect, so I'm gonna choose the berry liqueur because it's a sweet flavor that I think I can work into a dish. I'm making a peach melba with a bit of a twist. A peach melba is a combination of 3 main flavors. It's peach, raspberry, and vanilla. And I'm gonna change it up a little bit by doing a raspberry sorbet with the berry liqueur, and then a peach panna cotta and a vanilla whipped ganache. I am just making my frozen element, which is my berry liqueur sorbet. It's gonna be important to nail that berry sorbet because the whole challenge tonight is about frozen. This is the only frozen element, so it really needs to be perfect. Definitely came into this competition to prove that I'm more than just doing donuts, and I feel like I have been proving that so far, but I think I've got a lot more to give and really don't want tonight to be my last night. Woo. That'd get you drunk. That's sorbet.
Well, this is the only mystery box of the competition, which is really special.
Yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful challenge. It's a classic. For me, the win would be one that can pair all of them. And I hope that we'll see not only a singular interpretation, but multiple in one dessert. That's really my hope.
That would be very, very cool. You know, I think today they really do need to focus on making sure whatever they pick in the mystery box, that frozen element really is as great as it can be, because, of course, the least impressive dish will be sending its maker home. So I hope they keep their cool. Should we go see what they're doing?
Let's go see.
How are we going, Kirsten?
No idea what I'm doing. Will be a little bit of experimentation.
I'm a little bit nervous today.
I have to use one of these ingredients in a frozen element, which is really not my jam.
Hi, Kirsten.
Hi. What's going on? What's your dessert today?
When you said berry liqueur, it really resonated with me because one of my favourite drinks is Kir Royale. So champagne and berry liqueur.
Oh, amazing.
So I thought, you know, what better way to enjoy those flavours, and inspired by the French Alps.
It's the region I actually grew up in.
Is it really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. You just want to go straight to my heart?
Oh.
Is this the goal? That's a good way of winning the jury,
That's not bad. Yeah. So what I'm actually doing is a crumble base. On top of that, I've got a Kir Royale sorbet. And then I'm doing a coconut and Kir Royale snow with nitrogen. So a whole new world to me. I don't use a siphon gun, I don't use nitrogen. So I think the flavors are on point, but you know, let's see how that all comes together.
I really love seeing you outside of your comfort zone. I know you can do this.
All right, thank you.
Anne-Marie and Mel are really positive about the dish, which makes me happy, but still a little bit nervous. How amazing would it be if that mystery box was made out of chocolate?
Let's just say I'm sympathetic to those people that may have done one of my mystery box challenges.
So pressure's back on with elimination on the line, but after 2 really strong cooks back to back, I'm feeling my confidence, so I'm excited. Being the tart guy has its advantages, 100%, but ice cream is also something that I've cut my teeth on. I've made hundreds of ice creams, so this is just as much a strength of mine as tart making is. And I'm pretty confident that this is going to be a good challenge.
Today I'm working with beetroot as my feature ingredient.
It's a little bit more up my street. It's definitely something I've worked a lot with before. So my dish tonight is going to be a beetroot ice cream. I'm going to be serving that with a chocolate and raspberry cake and a creme fraiche mousse. I love those amazing earthy flavours. I feel they marry together, so I'm pretty confident that when this comes together, it's going to be a pretty tasty plate of food.
I was made for this. The oven's beeping.
30 minutes down, 2 hours to go, chefs. Keep pushing. Back, chefs.
Leche, where is the leche? I'm a big fan of mystery boxes. I think what a mystery box does is kind of gives you freedom on the spot, you know, to really be creative.
Is that your popcorn? I can smell popcorn.
Oh, it's in the oven. Today I'm making tickets to my box office. So a little spin on popcorn bucket. So salted caramel popcorn, beetroot, raspberry. I think it's a great combo. So I'm super excited. It's a big challenge, but a lot of fun.
Hey, Adriano.
Hey, Chef, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Hi.
Oh, yeah, I'm all right. Sweating again, you know?
Yeah. Less than the last challenge.
That's the last challenge.
What did you plan for us?
Today I'm using beetroot. I got a salted popcorn mousse. I got beetroot and raspberry sorbet. I've got like a raspberry beetroot crunch. Then I've got like a creamy raspberry gel with some fresh raspberries in it, salted caramel.
So the frozen element using the mystery box item is
sorbet.
The sorbet.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of elements. I mean, you've shown us before that you like challenging yourself, but really today is about those frozen ingredients, making it the star of the show.
Yeah.
If the only part that makes the brief is the sorbet, right?
Yep.
Then that sorbet needs to be perfect. So the frozen element using the mystery box item is
sorbet.
The sorbet.
Yeah.
If the only part that makes the brief is the sorbet, right?
Yep.
Then that sorbet needs to be perfect. Okay?
Good luck.
Thank you. Thanks. Going through my head is, oh, well, maybe I should make more frozen elements. You know, could make a tasty ice cream, could be a parfait. But I've got so many elements to make, so I can't afford to get distracted. I need to stay focused and tuned into the idea that I've selected and get it done. The sorbet is super important, so I want to put it in the blast freezer to get it nice and chilled early. As long as the sorbet is perfect, I'm hoping that I can stay in the competition.
It's happening, Jess.
So scared getting it on your shirt.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
In my last elimination cook, I felt like I was just being really frantic, overthinking a lot of things, but I do feel a little bit more relieved today, so I feel like I just want to take a little bit of a breather and just do every single element perfect, so yeah. I'm going to be using the beetroot in the mystery box. Out of the 4, it was the only one that I was most comfortable working with. So there's going to be a beetroot crisp, there's going to be a beetroot parfait, I've also got a blackberry sorbet, I've got yogurt snow to go with it, yogurt mousse, and also some beetroot balsamic gel. At the moment, I'm just getting onto a beetroot tuile. Because there's a lot of creamy and frozen elements, it'll be nice to have a little bit of a crunch at the end of the dish so that you've got a little bit of a texture difference.
I really want the beetroot tuile to be a cylinder shape because it's going to encase the beetroot parfait. So when you crack open to it, you instantly get the crack and also the parfait.
Nice.
Only having 2.5 hours means that I don't have time to do any seconds. I really just have to duck down, get every single element perfect, and then just hope for the best.
I still feel a little bit calm, but again, like there's always anything can go wrong.
Okay, chef, halfway there. Only 1 hour and 15 left. Yes, chef.
Yes, chef.
How you going, Gareth?
Good.
Whoa, chef. You're so clean. You used to be messy. You're not messy anymore.
I'm not messy here.
No, not at all.
Yeah, yesterday you Shut up, mate.
Look, I'm kind of at the point now where I thought I was going to be.
So just getting the cake out of the fridge, getting the jam blitzed, and getting the ice cream ready. So I feel that the most important thing about this challenge is to get that beetroot into a frozen element. So I'm cooking a beetroot ice cream and bon appetit. In this dish, what I'm really trying to highlight is two different flavour profiles of beetroot. One being the deep, earthy one by using some sour cream in that ice cream. But also, I'm making a second frozen element. Beetroot glaze, which is going to have some citric acid in there, which almost gives it a blackcurrant-like note. And the glaze is going to allow the entremet to hold together once it's frozen.
That's good.
If the science that I trust so deeply in doesn't fail me, then I should have a really good plate of food at the end of this cook.
Gareth, I love it.
It's all for you, Anna.
Shake it like a Polaroid picture. I am feeling good. I think it's coming together. So I'm really happy. My granita is not too sweet, and that flavor of rosella is prominent. Ooh la la. And as I taste my berry liqueur sorbet, I can feel a little bit of warmth coming through from alcohol. I'm just thinking about that chili in the mystery box, and I'm thinking, is there a smart way that I can incorporate this into my dish? Thinking maybe I should put a bit of like chili inside the sablé biscuit. Andreas, you know, he's all about flavor, and he's the one who taught me to try unique flavor profiles, which makes me think maybe I could just try it. At the end of the day, the challenge is frozen. I've already got 2 frozen elements that include 2 ingredients from the mystery box. What do I have to lose?
Oh, has she got chilies out?
It's gonna like dice it really small and fold it through the sablé.
Go wild.
Yummy. I am having so much fun.
Only 45 minutes left, chef. Only 45.
Oh, my God. Shit. Oh.
Breathe, Kirsten, breathe.
I've done the crumble, I've done the anglaise, I've done the sorbet, meaning started. So they all have to be finished. And this is the snow.
I want the dish to look like the Alps with the flavours of Key Royale, so I need to start getting the frozen elements ready. The snow is really important. It's one of the key elements in the dish. It's going to add a beautiful texture of the frozen light powder, also a delicious berry liqueur flavour. So I start with the liquid nitrogen, which is a little bit stressful.
I'm doing the raspberry pieces and snow. No idea what I'm doing. Can you tell?
She's risking it, isn't she?
Yeah.
It's nerve-wracking because liquid nitrogen is not something I work with often, and it's more nerve-wracking because it's an elimination.
I've never done anything like this. I've played with it a little bit and seen it, but not really, no. Right, fingers crossed, let's see how this goes. Right, fingers crossed, let's see how this goes.
I'm really nervous because frozen elements are really not my jam. Liquid nitrogen is not something I work with often, and it's more nerve-wracking because it's an elimination.
Okay.
What is that?
Look at that, Mel.
Look at you! Oh my God!
It's bad.
My snow has worked out. I couldn't have asked for a better snow. I'm really, really happy with the result.
It worked. Yay!
Are you thrilled?
I'm so excited.
It looks so good.
So happy.
In Dessert Masters, I'm learning so much. And I'm really proud of what I've achieved.
Your snow, was it good?
Yeah.
Yeah, sounded good.
I could hear it.
What, you guys squealing over there? I could hear. Sounded like a teenager again, Kirsten.
What are you saying? I'm not?
Don't be left out in the cold. 30 minutes to go.
Oh, yeah. Mmm.
Da, da, da. My dessert is based around the flavors of beetroot. I really want to celebrate that savory flavor. I'm trying to multitask because the time is just going so fast, and I definitely don't want to go home tonight.
She's working like a machine.
Yeah.
The tool is in the oven, and now I'm getting onto my beetroot parfait. It'll add a pop of freshness, and also because the challenge is all about frozen, I think it fits the brief really well.
Oh, you smell that? What is that?
Something's burning.
Yeah. Guys, check your oven. Something's burning. Oh, Jess.
I'm looking at the beetroot tuile in the oven, and the tuiles are now burnt.
Do you think you can rescue it?
No. I'm feeling really devastated because this was the star of the dish, and now it's like burnt to a crisp. The dish has a lot of creamy elements, so I really need this tuile to work to be able to balance out all of the cream.
Does anybody have plain flour?
Plain flour?
Yeah, can I borrow plain flour?
Yeah.
The only option I have is to scrap it and start again.
It's okay. It's alive.
You right, Morgan?
Yeah, getting there. Tonight, I'm making a peach melba with a raspberry sorbet using the berry liqueur. Okay, that's done. I was stressed coming into this cook, but now I feel like I've got my thoughts together. I'm feeling a little bit more calm and a little bit more confident. The panna cotta's set. I'm about to cut those out. I need to cut my cakes out and then do the strizzle, and we're getting there. I go and check on my sorbet. Come on. It's still not quite set. It's just a little bit soft.
How long's it been in there?
Oh, it's been in there for about 30 minutes.
Oh, okay. Is it in a flat tray?
No, I've got it in a Paco canister.
No, put it in a flat tray, quick.
Yeah, okay. Shit. Hey, Morgan, how are we going? Definitely a little bit worried about the amount of alcohol in the sorbet, which will affect whether the sorbet sets in time. Super important, given it's a frozen challenge, that we get a frozen element.
Olympic athlete over here.
As if cooking doesn't work, you should be a sprinter for Australia.
I used to be at school, yeah.
What's Zumbo doing? It smells beautiful.
So what I've got done already is the mousse, the sorbet, bake the crumble, bake the sponge, just making the caramel now. Yeah, and then left to do is make the berry gel, do some decoration work and some nitro work.
Adriana's dish is looking quite interesting. There's a lot going on.
It looks sick.
I can pretty much see where he's going. I can see the red and white stripes with the popcorn caramel mousse with it as well. But the only question is the beetroot sorbet. Hitting the brief is really important, and only to use one of the ingredients to create one frozen component, that kind of doesn't give you much room for insurance. So it is quite a risky move.
So Kirsten's got 2, Keelan's got 2, and then Zumbo's got 1 component that's frozen.
By all means, don't move at a glacial pace. 10 minutes to go. Faster, come on.
I'm feeling a little bit frazzled because time went by faster than expected. But I'm gonna keep pushing till the end.
I'm doing all that I can in the time that I have. I'm working really, really fast. But with the time ticking, I just have no time to bake the tuile any longer.
Oh, wow. Jess, they look beautiful.
Thanks, Anna. I take the tuile out of the oven, and I'm really happy. It's dried in time. Now the hard part is peeling it off the silicone.
The crucial moments. Do you want me to leave right now?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Too bad, I'm not going anywhere.
I'm trying to peel this tuile off the silicone, but it's just not working for me. It's just so delicate to get off the...
Jess.
Every time I move it, it cracks. I'm really worried because I don't have time to make a new one. I'm feeling really, really stressed at this point. I'm trying to peel this tuile off the silicone, but it's just not working for me. Every time I move it, it cracks. I'm feeling really, really stressed at this point.
Go, Jess.
I'm really happy. It was such a hard task to do, but I finally got it out.
That was the most difficult element to make. So now I need to finish off all the other elements. It's definitely going to be a big rush, so I just have to work really, really, really fast. Fix it up.
Come on, guys, 5 minutes. 5 minutes to go. Come on, guys.
My tools.
Sweating again. I'm sweating.
I've got a lot of elements to finish, so getting a bit stressed to put everything together on time. I'm pushing hard. But I still have in my head Mel's comment about multiple frozen elements. So I'm thinking, well, maybe I should have done more frozen elements just in case. But there's not much time. You know, you just got to believe in that beetroot sorbet. Like, I eat it, and I think it's super delicious.
On point, man, on point.
I really like the combination of beetroot and berries. The berries kind of give it a little bit of acidity and freshness that cuts through that sort of earthy notes that beetroot carries.
Hopefully it's enough to keep me in.
I feel pretty good. Every single thing is going to plan, and everything's tasting pretty good. It's looking exactly as I envisioned it. Super stoked with the outcome.
Whoa, damn, boy.
I've really tried to highlight the two different sides to beetroot that I love so much.
It's a mixture of sweet and sour.
So those all come out and marry together in a mouthful.
Chef, 2 minutes to finish your dish. Only 2 minutes to go.
Oh, God. We are getting there. I'm starting to plate up. Trying to get that sorbet to freeze just the last little bit. I want to try and leave it in there as long as possible before I have to plate up. But obviously very important given the whole frozen element today, and it is my only frozen element that it gets on the plate. I don't have much time to go, so it's time to check on my sorbet. The outside has set, but the inside middle part is still a little bit runny. I'm a little bit worried how quickly that sorbet is going to melt, but it is what it is.
30 seconds!
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up, chef.
We did it! Time's up, and I'm really proud of myself. A lot went wrong, but I'm happy that I was very resilient and able to put up a dish that I'd be really proud of.
Blow. They look cool.
Thanks. Today's all about featuring that frozen element. Obviously, somebody is going to go home.
I'm happy with the taste. I'm happy with it. But, you know, I'm not the judge. I've set a few mystery boxes in the past, so it was good fun to be on the other side and do one myself for once. but from what I can see, there's amazing desserts around me, so I don't have any tickets on my box office today.
Tonight, I pushed myself to achieve new things. I've done everything that I possibly could to ensure that I'm not going home.
Wow. Wow. What's the name of your dish?
This is Key Royale in Courchevel.
I've done a champagne and berry liqueur sorbet, an aerated anglaise, an oat crumble on the base, and Key Royale coconut snow.
So it's enjoying a Key Royale drink in the French Alps.
I hope you will take me back home.
Okay, I hope it does.
Thank you, Kirsten.
Thank you so much, Kirsten.
I think visually, it looks like the French Alps, you know, like mountain type, eternal snow on the top. Well, let's try this.
Should we use our snow shovels?
Let's snow shovel it. It does taste very good. There is the essence of a Key Royale. You can feel the champagne, you can feel the berry liqueur, and it's an easy dessert to eat. End of a heavy meal, you are in the mountain, you had a fondue, you had a raclette, very cheese-oriented. You finish with this, you can finish the whole thing, and you end on a very high note.
Yeah. I did love the visual of that. Like you said,
The eternal snow.
the eternal snow over the top. This challenge was all about a frozen element using something from within that mystery box. The berry liqueur, I think, was used to great effect.
It's the main attraction.
Yeah. This is a frozen dessert.
She drew on a memory of Key Royale, which she loves, in the mountains. It's a lovely story. I'm buying it. Nicely done.
And I went back for it.
And you went back for it.
Tonight, I have only made one frozen element, so I'm really hoping that my raspberry sorbet has set perfectly.
Woohoo!
Hello, hello.
Good evening, Morgan. Please reveal your dish.
Let's do it. This is my take on a peach melba. I've got a reconstructed streusel, peach panna cotta, white chocolate whipped ganache, and a raspberry sorbet using the berry liqueur.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy.
Ooh. I mean, it's already water.
Yeah.
I think we should eat before it melts, huh?
Yes. Try the ice cream just by itself.
I mean, I can't scoop it up. I think we should eat before it melts, huh?
Yes. Try the ice cream just by itself.
I mean, I can't scoop it up. I love Morgan. I think he is part of the future of pastry in this country, and I think some of the elements here are really nicely made. The whipped ganache, it has a lovely richness about it.
The problems start and end with the sorbet.
Spot on. Alcohol doesn't freeze. So when you add a strong amount of alcohol into an ice cream, it's gonna thaw out extremely quickly. This is what's happening here. I hate it because I love his spirit, I love his mentality. But yeah, for me, it's not a win.
No. I think Morgan is going to find himself in trouble.
I'm proud of my dish. So if I was to go home, I made a dish that I was very happy with.
Hey, Jess.
Hello. Snow.
What's the name of your dish?
B2. Beetroot crisps, beetroot parfait, yogurt mousse, and a balsamic beetroot gel.
B2?
B2, because there's 2 beetroots on a plate.
I like it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Let's dig in. I really like it. It's everything I love about a well-presented plated dessert. We have many different textures. I love that she actually chose a parfait because she's giving us 2 frozen elements. Parfait meets the brief perfectly.
The twill was just such a show-stopping element. It had that little crunch.
I think it's the star of the plate.
Yeah.
Even though she struggled to make it, she persevered and delivered exactly what this plate needed. I think for me, this is the best plate she has presented so far.
I agree. I think this is her best work yet. Wow.
I'm feeling pretty good. Everything tastes fantastic. The dish looks good. I'm really happy. So my dish tonight is beetroot ice cream with a chocolate and raspberry cake.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're gonna try this. I think it's a good dessert. I like that he incorporated the beetroot within the frozen glaze, using citric acid to give a more sour tone than an earthy one. He counterbalanced drastically with the ice cream being very earthy. He's giving us exactly what we ask.
You certainly would not be going to an ice cream shop and ordering that beetroot ice cream on its own. However, when you pair that with the creaminess of the mousse and that rich chocolate with the crunch through it, I think all of those flavors come together in a really elegant way, and I really love it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's so pleasant to see him being able to express himself, and you can see how calm he is, how confident he is.
Kayleen, what is the name of your dish?
The name of my dish is Lara.
I've made tart rosella granita, a berry liqueur sorbet, the sable with chili in it, cream cheese espuma, and a berry liqueur gastrique.
Lara actually is Latin for cheerful. I thought of it because of my mentor, and as you know, I have one of the best mentors in the business, and yeah, he's a great guy, and I wouldn't be here today without him. So this dish is yeah, it's an accumulation of everything I love about him and our relationship. And yeah, I'm just really thankful and blessed to have him in my life. I said I wouldn't cry.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll taste.
Thank you. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Well, I think we need to dig in.
Yeah, let's dig in. I'm gonna stop here. Otherwise, I would finish the whole thing. I freaking love it. I love it. I love that she really used both texture of ice cream. It's perfect in the texture, in the temperature. It's everything I like in this dish.
I loved it as well. I really loved it. That sablé spiked with a little bit of chili, which you do notice, has that beautiful, warming, comforting kind of richness that you're still looking for in a dessert.
Knowing that she purposefully put the chili in the sablé I'm pushing even more the boundaries of what I can do using as much as she could the element from the mystery box. I love everything about this. That's her best work. I'm literally stopping myself from eating it.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
There's a lot of elements going on in my dish.
Well, good evening.
Good evening. And the frozen element, is it enough to keep me safe? I've been in this industry for many, many years. But it's a tough competition, so it could be anyone going home.
All right. What's the name of your creation?
Tickets to my box office.
I've made a beetroot and raspberry sponge, salted popcorn mousse with a white chocolate collar around it, beetroot and raspberry sorbet, and a salted caramel popcorn.
Oh, ticket to my box. I like it. Doing only one element using a mystery box ingredient, isn't it putting all your eggs in one basket?
You know, I'm going to stay true to what I come to my head first.
Thank you, Adriano.
Thank you very much.
We'll try now.
Thank you.
Let's get into this. I love the original concept. I think
Love
it's
it.
yeah, it's very clever, right?
Yeah.
I love the beet and raspberry sorbet. It's light, it's generous, it's almost creamy.
I think it's a well-crafted sorbet. It's silky, it's not icy. It's really held its form quite well.
All of the elements are actually well crafted.
Yeah.
The Bavaroise mousse around is nice, it's light, it's not too thick. But I'm a bit worried that the only element from the mystery box is one sorbet.
Yep.
Guys, I have to say, you keep impressing me with your dessert. My mind is blown by the level of skills you're all showing, both technically and creatively. Tonight, one dish in particular was absolute perfection and is well worth mentioning. It was made by Kaylin.
Thank you so much.
I think tonight you have crafted your best dessert in this competition so far. And when this is over, I will call your mentor Andres and tell him how much honor you brought him.
Thank you.
Give it up for Kaylin, everybody.
The truth is that the fact that I even am in this competition, he's already proud. I could have been first one out, and he would still have said, "I'm so proud of you."
Now, as for who's leaving the Dessert Master's kitchen tonight. In the end, we settled on 2 chefs that shot for the moon but fell short of the stars. If I call your name, please step forward. Adriano. And Morgan. In a bold move, both of you hung your hats on one frozen mystery box element. And that's what it came down to. One was expertly made, and sadly, one wasn't. Which is why, Morgan, I'm sorry. You're going home this evening.
Morgan, you came here with a point to prove that you are so much more than the donut kid. And you've done that in every dessert you brought us. One thing's for sure, the future of pastry in this country is bright with you at the forefront.
Thank you. It's been very enjoyable, definitely learnt a lot, and it's been a very surreal, few nights here.
We loved having you here.
Cheers. We'll see you soon. Really disappointed to be leaving the competition tonight, but
See you later.
very grateful for the experience and learnt a lot along the way.
Proud of you, Morgan.
So heading into my own restaurant and cafe, I'm excited to use the skills and things that I've learnt on this competition, apply it there, and then build on it even more.
Well, tonight, I'm working on something very special just for you. And I can't wait to show it to you next time you're here.
Oh, no.
Until then, sweet dream and have a good night.
Thank you very much, Mel. Oh, God.
Next time on Dessert Masters, Amory inspires our contestants to make their own masterpiece from everyone's favourite sweet treat.
Bring us a dessert that celebrates chocolate. Amazing.
The dishes reach the next level. But
If I'm ever going to win any challenge, this is the one for me to shine.
can the Queen of Chocolate keep her crown?
I'm running out of time, really starting to feel the pressure.